If you're back and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. It helps us so much. And if you like this workout, also click like. It also helps us a lot. This workout I created right after I got over COVID. And I just could not get myself motivated to move again. So I just came to my good old garage and I started moving. And finally, I got back into movement and I wanted to share that with you. So whatever your huddle and your block was, this one is for you. I want you to start in a really wide, we call this second position, so your feet are super, super wide, a little bit wider than you're used to. And I want you to focus on your third toe pointing forward and go ahead and start lifting those kneecaps up so you start engaging the quad already. And I think of my heels digging into the ground. That's already really good engagement with the floor. And we're just gonna breathe. Inhale. Create a lot of space in between each rib cage and exhale out. Let it all go. Inhale. Once again, expand the rib cage, hold it at the top, even let those shoulders shrug up. All good, creating space in the body. And exhale. That feels good, right? One more. Inhale. See if you can create space in between all your joints, elbows, knees, hips, spine, and let it go. Good. We're gonna add a bending of the knee. Inhale. Gratitude on your inhale and let go of yesterday on your exhale. It's not that deep. Inhale. The movement is so good for us. And exhale. This time we're gonna allow our shoulders to stay down. Inhale, but still find that space within the joints and exhale. Very good. Inhale. Pushing the floor away, third toe pointing forward, and exhale. Good. We're gonna start introducing a little side stretch. So reach with your left arm, around with the right arm, around your waist, and I want you to think of a barrel right here, and you're leaning over the barrel instead of crunching at your side. For 3, for 4, little arm variation, right arm down. Reach for the ground. Once again, creating space. 3, 4, see if you can reach forward now. 1, do you feel that twist like you're trying to touch me through your screen? 3, 4, create a lot of length right here. Both arms up, long neck. 2, that should feel so good. 3, and 4, come back to center. Do you feel the difference on one side versus the other? Let's even it out. Left arm wrapped around your waist, over the barrel for 4. Still pushing the floor away. 3, arches are lifted away from the ground. 2, and 1. Reach down with the left arm. 1, kneecaps are still lifted, okay? 2, quads should start warming up. 3, 4, reach towards me like you're trying to touch the screen. And 2, you feel the space here. 3, and 4, both arms up, and 4, and 3, see if you can reach farther. 2, very good. 1, back to inhales. Inhale. That should feel different now. And exhale. Body should feel open. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We're gonna introduce a calf raise. So inhale when you're here at the top, bring your heels off the ground, and exhale. One more. Inhale, find your balance, heels off the ground, push the floor away, still find space. Exhale. Good. Left arm out. Inhale, reach for the ground, and exhale. Find center. Let's do it to the other side. Right arm reaches. Inhale, reach the left arm to the ground, and exhale, find center. One more time, each side. Inhale, reach for the ground, over that barrel, and exhale. Again. Inhale, we're gonna get little visitors. This is bogey. And exhale. Good, let it all go. Hold it at the top. Just hold that left wrist with your right hand. One more side stretch right here. The side of my body is always so tight. I spend a lot of time at a desk, just taking care of the business, you know? Long neck, shoulders down. Pulling on the other hand this time. And very good. And exhale. Good. Let's wake up those legs, shall we? Roll those shoulders down. Wake up the back, shoulder blades are up and engage down the spine. And one more. And this time you're gonna hold it in that position. I like my arm here because it reminds me to keep my shoulder blades back and engaged in the back towards each other. And we're just gonna come back a little, come in a little with those feet, Let's just go into those good old squats. Keep your chest up as best as you can and keep that core engaged, right? Your core is the front of your body, your abs, your back muscles, and your glutes. So when I say core, I mean all those three areas, yeah? As I'm going down, I'm doing my best to engage my glutes. Inhale and exhale. Again, keep that chest lifted. Those back muscles are supporting that, right? So the chest is not doing the work really, it's the back muscles supporting you and keeping that chest nice and lifted. One more. Now we're gonna pulse down here and just pulse. So one thing too that I wanna tell you is that anybody that you see on YouTube posting videos, the cool thing is that you see us doing it and you're like, oh, it doesn't look hard for them. I mean, today you will see it will look hard for me. But usually it doesn't, and I was thinking about this because we're in front of the camera, right? And there's an accountability there of doing the form right. And I want you to pretend that you are in front of the camera. You are the instructor. Because I really, really believe you are your best coach, especially when you're at home doing this alone, right? Keep pulsing. So I want you to pretend, if that helps you, that there's a camera there filming you the whole time. Maybe you were right here next to me. And that accountability, right, would get your form so tight and would get you to have such a good workout. Can you give me 8 more? 8, 7, remember back muscles are supporting that chest. Abs are engaged, glutes are so engaged. 3, and 2, and 1. Let it go. Inhale. Find that juicy space again, and exhale. You should feel totally different already, right? And inhale. Good, and exhale. Turn those toes out. You're gonna push those feet out a little bit more like we were earlier. And I want you to already work on engaging the glutes, and you will notice the front of your body engages. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, this is so good for you. So my tailbone is pushing down towards the floor, the front of my body is lifted. Already when you engage the glutes, that's what naturally happens. And now look at my kneecaps, I'm gonna engage them up, right? So my quads are engaged. And now energetically, I'm thinking of my heels brushing through the mat to touch. So there's this arrow of energy coming in towards the center. So you're not just sitting on those legs, right? There's energy coming in towards the spine, towards the midline. All right, shoulders back. You can keep your arms straight or here, whichever one helps you keep those shoulder blades engaged in the back, okay? Lift up the kneecap, go up first to go down and up and up. So I'm gonna keep giving you a little bit of cues. Again, energetically, I'm thinking of my heels drawing in towards my center. So I'm not sitting on my feet. I'm lifting myself off my feet. I'm pushing the ground. It's like a push-up, but with your legs. You know how you feel literally yourself pushing up and away from the floor, right? Same thing with the legs. We take that movement for granted. And I think of my kneecaps too, like my kneecaps are always engaged up towards my quad, so they're never relaxed, and I go up energetically to then go down. My shoulders are on top of my hips, very important. Make sure you're not leaning forward, right? So rise, stacked on top. This will start opening up your hips and strengthening your glutes in a different way than a normal squat, right? Sumo squats are really, really good. Good, we're gonna stay down there. And 1 and 2. Now you already know this. You're gonna reach down with that left hand and reach up with your right. And just hang out here for a second. Then we're gonna come back to center and just squeeze up. Those heels are coming in, energetically, in. Let's take it to the other side. That should feel like a huge hip and side opener. Lots of energy out those fingertips. Go as far as you can without crunching and losing your posture, right? So on this side, I'll show you what it looks like wrong. You make sure you do it right. So you're gonna keep that shoulder open, but if you didn't, it would look like something like this. We don't want that. You wanna open both shoulders up, lots of energy out those fingertips. You can press the palms down, you can press the palms forward. Whatever helps you feel this the best. And reach over the barrel. Reach, and up. So good, down. Good, you did it. Raise your heels and up. So by now you should have a really good idea of that energy coming in towards the midline. This is what helps you do these calf raises and protect the ankles. A lot of times, make sure that when you're doing this, that your ankles are not rolling back towards the back of your room, that you're pushing the ankles up, towards the sky, right? Like you have a wrap around the ankles and they're not wobbling. Down, that's the goal at least. Up, good. Let's go back to those sumo squats. And down, and down, and reach, and reach. Pulse for 8, 8, 7. Keep that right shoulder open. I look because it helps me keep that shoulder open. 3, 2, 1. Coming back, reach with those fingertips and up. So if you're like me, now my hips are getting warm and I'm able to go lower on that sumo squat. Down and down. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5. So good. 4, open up that left shoulder. 3, remember, pretend there's a camera in front of you. How about that accountability, right? To keep that form so good and so tight. Good. 1 more each side. Down. I promise, it's just 1 more. So go low for me. Let's go for 8, 7. Push those knees back towards the back of your room so those knees are not caving forward. 3, 2, you feel that? Glutes engage a lot more, right? Once you press those knees back towards the back of your room. 1 last side, you got this. Push those knees back, go over that barrel, reach with those arms. 8, reach, 7. How long can you be with those arms? And how low can you sit with those hips? 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Woo! And let it go. Do you feel it? Toes forward. Let's give those shoulders a little bit of love. Rotate them nice and tight. 2 more. Big elbows. And up and down. So good. We're going to do a little floor work and you're out of here, okay? So nice and careful, go down into your mat. And I want us to start with this one. So you're gonna come to all fours with me. I want you to watch it first because we're gonna switch right and left. So I want you to pay attention to the leg we're using, okay? You can try it with me just for form, just to learn the exercise, and then we'll count the set, okay? So you're gonna extend that left leg back. We're gonna be working the left glute. That's the focus, okay? So I'm gonna squeeze up. You have the option to stay here for 3, or if you wanna challenge yourself, you go up, come to fire hydrant, keeping that knee nice and high, and back to 3. And then you're gonna squeeze your abs, 4, and you're gonna step through 5. You can just touch, but fully extend that leg, or you're touching, or you're here, or you fully extend. And then you come back to that kneeling position, keeping those shoulders back. 8, okay? So do it with me now. We're gonna go nice and slow, okay? I wanna do 20 reps. If at any point you need to take a break, all good. So this is a stability and a balance exercise. Here we go. Melt the rib cage in, like you have a corset on. Shoulders are back and down, long neck. Once you find that stability, draw the heels of the hands back towards the knees so you're already engaged. And you're gonna reach as long as you can with that left leg. Point those toes or flex, I like it pointed. And you can go parallel or slightly turned out. If turning out opens up your hip, don't do it. Stay parallel. Here we go. We're all gonna pulse for 3, then we'll try the fire hydrant. 3, 2, 1, contract. Step through. 5, coming up. 6, coming down. 7, hands down. 8, repeat. 1, 2, 3, contract really tight. 4, engage those abs. 5, maybe you can try a knee this time. Fully extend that supporting leg. 7, then hands down. 8. Keep going. Third set. 2, 3, contract first, then step. Maybe it's a full extension now. 7, then hands down. 8. So I like to come down on 7 with my chest still lifted for you to really control that glute work. 5, 6, so that glute is working. 7, to bring you down. 8, with so much control. 1, 2, 5th set. 3, contract and step. Boom, and down and over. Remember what I said, it's the left glute to focus. 2, 3, so see right here. 4, engage that left glute. 5, engage it. 6, 7, still control. 8, and 8th set. 2, 3, contract and step, come through and down and out, and 9, 2, halfway through my sets, I'm gonna go for that fire hydrant, boom, over, fully extend both legs, down. This is our last set, 2, 3, 4, and 5, fully extend, 6. Now I want you to think of this as round 2. Reset your mind. 1, you can keep pulsing or come to fire hydrant. 3, and step. Maybe you add arms, and down, and down. And 2, fire hydrant. If you're doing fire hydrant with me, make sure that knee really stays high, parallel to the ground. 6, 7, 8. That's 3, and fire, and up. Contract your abs, and 5. Abs are engaged already for you. Ooh, and 7, and 8. This is 5, and fire, and back. Contract, and step, come through, and down, and down. This is 6, you're doing so good. And fire, and 3, and contract, and 5. So many exercises in just one flow. Woo, you're getting the most for your buck. Getting the most bang for your buck. This is 7, contract, and step through, and over, woo, and down. Now I'm trying to get weak. Remember, you inhale. Remember that feeling in the beginning of the class? How we felt all that space in between our joints? See if you can find it here. As you're standing up, as I'm here in all fours, think of creating so much space between your joints. Boom. Contract and step and up. Every time you do it, it's a new experience, right? And 9, and fire, and up. Contract, control it. Boom. And up and down. Last one, and fire, and over, contract, and step. Woo! And down, and over. So good. Shake it out. There's so many exercises in this one exercise, right? So enjoy it. And I like to check in. Like right now, my right side feels so tight in a good way. After you work out how you feel that side so tight. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the right, okay? So turn around. We're gonna think of each 10 sets as a new experience. Instead of thinking 20, we think round 1, round 2. That should help you, okay? Visit every single movement with fresh energy, right? All right, long neck, shoulders down, engage back of the hands, the heels are coming energetically, pushing towards your knee. Find that engagement for me as I'm talking, long neck, long spine, rib cage in, so I'm contracting my abs, long back muscles, engage the glute. Now it's about the right. Here we go, we're gonna pulse. 3, 2, 1, contract and step. You can just touch first, fully extend that right supporting leg, then down. Repeat. 3, 2, 1, contract the abs, step through. Maybe you're still touching, fully extend that bottom leg, you can. Your joints aren't meant to fully extend. We're not holding any extra weight. So give that joint some love, some lubricant, and go from that flexion to that extension. And down, and down. This is 4. These pulses, I would rather them be small and you holding it at your highest. I'm gonna bring my knee up and down. So watch me, this is wrong, using momentum. Boom, okay? So stay high and use that glute to create the pulse. Woo, down and down. This is 6, I believe. 2, 3, contract and step and up and down, then hands down. And 7, so pulse at your highest point, rib cage melted in, contract those abs, step through. See if you can open up that chest, Both legs super straight. 8. If you noticed the set before, you missed the cue. That's the cool thing about doing high reps. You always have an opportunity to make it better the next time. Boom, and down. 9, pulse, pulse, and step, and over, and down, and down. This is 9, pulse. Remember, rib cage in. So you're really isolating the glute. Extend, chest up, then down. 10th one, up, 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 woo! Eee! If you feel what I'm feeling, that right glute is getting tired. And here we go. If you want to come with me, fire hydrant. On 2, and back. So moving nice and slow so we can focus on stability and control. And down, and 2. So again, fire hydrants, your knee is super high. I could put a little table right here. I'll show you if you're doing the fire hydrant with me. Pretend there's a little table sitting right here. And the side of the knee and the side of the calf are not gonna touch that little table. 4. So you're really engaging that glute. 6, and 7, and 8. It's about maintaining height as you maintain control, right? Rib cage in, contract, and 5, and open, and down. I think we're halfway there. And 6, boom, back, contract, and step, coming through, and down, out, in. What would you look like right now if I was right there in your room with you? Pa. How would you be approaching the form of this? Would it change? Or are you already giving me your best? 2, 3, contract, and step. Let's see if we can control it better. We have 2 reps left. Let's go. This is 9. Can you find more control? Can you find more resistance? And most importantly, can you find a more challenge? Down. This is your last one. Best yet. Long leg. 2, reach back with those toes. 3, reach, 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 reach. 4, last one, be proud. Full extension, and down. Woo! Wiggle it out. And you are done. I just want to do one little final stretch with you. Nice and easy, nice and quick, right? Big inhale. So this workout, like I said, it's so perfect. Reach down with that right arm. Remember, think of that barrel. It's so perfect if you're coming back to movement. We're not adding weights, we're not adding jumps. It's nothing crazy, but it's enough to get your blood going, right? I'm breaking a sweat, I hope you are too. Let's switch sides. Meet at the center first, reach, and then go to the other side. And share this. If you know anyone that's struggling to get back into movement for whatever reason, an illness or the new year, whatever what the cause is, share it with them. Sharing is caring, right? Let's contract forward, chin down. Just hang out here. Maybe you want to come all the way down, just release all together. This is just to release your spine. So you can go down and let gravity do the work, or you can keep engaged. Abs are engaged. You're pulling your spine back towards the back of your room, away from the screen. Good. Final inhale and final exhale. Good. Let's get up together. Tuck the toes behind you. Nice and easy. Move those feet forward. Hips underneath you, and just listen to my voice. Let the head go. Say yes with your head. Say no with your head. And I want you to feel your arms really, really heavy. Slide bend into the knees. Tuck the chin to the chest and roll up for 4. Really heavy arms. 3. Even heavier. 2. Finally, roll those shoulders back. 1. Final inhale, feet together. Inhale and exhale. Congratulations. Like I said, if you liked this class and you want more of these classes, make sure you press the like button. Anytime we reach 500 likes, we'll do the same thing, the same type of class again, because then we know you're liking it, and that helps us with the algorithm of YouTube. Thank you for being here. come back for more. We have so many classes, both in fitness and dance, that I know you will enjoy. See you next time.